All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to the episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night, which might as well be Full Body Cast at this point. Brought to you by RIP Cole Street Brewery, no longer in service. But I was listening to some old podcasts and just heard the name, and I just thought, RIP Cole Street Brewery. Also, Bordeaux Wine Bar. We went there the other night. It was very fun. They got a Tacoma one and John from if you've listened to the podcast long enough, you'll know johnsbeaver.com. He's like, hey, we got the Tacoma one. This could be the drinks talking, but do you want to do a live podcast at the Tacoma Bordeaux Wine Bar location? And I said no. but I did say it'd be fun to do something there. Live podcast, a little tough. But I was like thinking, like kicking around because my cousin Aaron, he's been on a few times in the past. We had some. His daughters do like every like few seems like weeks they do like a for their dance team some sort of like fundraiser. I was like, man, it'd be fun to do like a murder mystery night. Something that we could host that'd be fun. Not recorded maybe, but mostly just like bring people in and do something fun. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted about that. If we're going to do anything out there, it'd be fun. Mazatlan, Enumclaw Mazatlan, say hi to Andy. Andy's the man. Give him a hug. He likes those. And then also, so does Dan Coote Snyder at O Chef Country Kitchen. Give him a hug. He likes those as well. We've got Garage Night. We've got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Just a bit outside.
R.I.P.
Just poured out some drink on your floor right there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. We're also in the house again. Corey Bentley on the mic.
Oh, hey there.
No runs.
Were we still in the intro?
No runs, no drips, no errors.
2 left on.
What's that from? No runs, no drips, no errors?
From Major League?
No, Bob Uecker used to do like the paint for he was the paint spokesperson.
Right. I was thinking Miller. I was trying to think if it was a Miller Lite one.
He was.
He did a ton of Miller Lite ones.
Good bet. What is it? What was it? Less filling. Great taste, less filling. Great taste, less filling. That's right. And then you'd have, there's that Halloween one where it was the commercial for Miller Lite, right? Or was it Bud Light? What's great taste, less filling? I just remember that. You remember that?
That's Miller Lite. But I was thinking more because a lot of the ones he did were like the one I saw today, for instance. He talks about being a celebrity and how he gets the guest treatment. Yes, and then he goes and sits down in the front row, and they usher him out, and he ends up like in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, it's a good one. He was classic, really funny guy. Rest in peace, Bob Uecker and Cole Street Brewery.
Equally.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here. I just want everybody to realize that.
Why are you excited?
I just am.
I feel weird about it.
I think this is a calling that I have. I like it. I'm glad to be here. I'm hoping we can maybe do it a couple times a week now.
Are we? Is this reverse psychology?
I think it is.
This is reverse psychology.
I'm excited. You can tell on my face I'm excited to be here.
Dude, your beard, by the way, you look like Meister Heaton or whatever from Kris Kringle.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about.
You just ruined his excitement to be here.
That beard, super long, super cool.
It's trimmed up a little bit. It was starting to get a little bit out there.
He's trying to get his beard longer than my hair got.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Actually, did you just cut your hair and then just paste it to
yeah, I gave it to
Craig's face?
Gave it to his beard.
Well, what's like bubbling in your brain when it comes to being here? Like, what is it? Is there some certain topic you want to talk about, or something you're really excited about sharing?
I'm just excited to be in the presence of both of you.
Wow, this is wait.
He didn't say that when he was in my presence by himself.
Are we in it? Well, sometimes it takes a positive and a negative to balance out. Two positives or a single. We need this.
He just likes making Bentley sandwiches.
What is it that did you have like a New Year's resolution about being nice or something like that, or no, what is it?
I just realized that
he doesn't make resolutions.
For me to show up like I've been showing up
yes.
for like the last almost 4 years, 3 years, whatever it is,
right?
that means I love it, and I'm happy to be here.
Is this what you told Carrie on your 4th anniversary?
That's what I still tell her every morning I wake up.
Hey, you know what? Just so you know, consistency means I love it.
Does that mean I have to be the Debbie Downer now?
Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with you?
I can't believe I'm here. Oh, gosh.
You're here to entertain people. You're here to make people smile.
Then,
Yes.
then they came to the wrong place. I'm not entertaining.
Well, we've got
them at all.
another. Who just recommends that COVID restrictions go back into play because of what's going on in China, and now England is taking some of that. So hey, we might be locked down again, and we can rise once again to the top podcast in Enumclaw, Washington. I'm sure there's another one out there bigger than ours, probably the Bob and Liz show, or maybe even Crocheting with Aunt Cindy. Who knows?
Do you subscribe to that? 'Cause that's a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one, actually. I'm a Patreon. All the Patreon.
You put all your money there.
I put it into Aunt Cindy's crocheting. And
She's been getting pissed when people have been canceling on you.
yeah. I'm like, hey, sorry, rough month. Holly Graff has some questions for us. Jared Skelly read Scary Skelly's. But he did send this to me on January 10th at 6:30. He said, is Cascadia good? I think I heard you talk about playing it before. Oh, playing it before. Yeah, I did get that from I thought he was talking about the pizza. I barely read it. He's talking about the board game. The board game Cascadia is a lot of fun. Yes, a lot of fun. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the pizza. And I said, yeah, I like it, which works out well because I actually do like both.
Isn't that a golf course?
Maybe we have a Cascadia night where we get Cascadia pizza and play a Cascadia board game over at Cascadia Phil's since we don't have it at Culture Brew anymore.
That sounds amazing. I'm down.
What is this?
I don't know if I like this.
Who is this? Hold on, real quick. I like what's going on here.
Okay, so
Yes, you're invited next year.
you know what?
Waffles!
I know what happened now.
What is it?
So there's going to be, in the next 72 hours, they're going to announce aliens on Earth. And then they're going to announce, like, we're going to see it. And I think one is here now.
Yeah, it's probably right. How ironic, because this was Holly's. Oh, shoot. I can't say her name. Damn it. You know what, Holly? Wait, can I say your name?
You said it like 7 times.
That's true. Can I say your name?
Hey, you know what, though? It might be our other Holly listener.
Yeah, Holly.
W.
But she did say.
Do you even read these thoroughly?
So she said, "Hold on, wait. I'm trying to."
It says don't read online, and he's actually.
I literally did that.
This is not for your show. This is a personal comment between me and you. Do not read this on the show.
I did. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what almost happened right there. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can still say it. But she said.
Now I want to know what it was.
She said, "I'm putting." She wants to hang out. This was fine. I can read this. Want to play Monopoly Deal? Me and Jamie versus her and Tony. Da 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 da. And then
Craig wasn't invited?
She said to me,
Is there team Monopoly going on
she said, send me some free dates and let's do this. I'll make the din and we'll have you guys over. And you know what? Craig and Corey aren't invited. They can keep their waffles. That's what she said.
Why did I get dragged into Craig's waffles?
I said, you know what? We should make a bunch of pancakes. And she goes, to be honest, though, I almost texted Craig to see if I could just come over and take a selfie with the waffles. I'd leave just to post the picture so that I would see it.
Why would you leave? Why would you not hang out and have a good time?
Well, she just doesn't feel like she'd be encroaching on your...
If she would have showed up, I would have opened the door with welcome arms.
He would have created that door open.
Mi casa is su casa.
We got to see if I can tell the story for Holly that said, don't tell the story. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it is a question.
I'm upset about not being invited to
Okay,
Monopoly.
you know what? This is what we're going to do. Holly,
Holly,
I'm going to ask the question.
I want to know, there's a team Monopoly now?
No, it's Monopoly Deal. It's a card game.
But she said she wanted to... Oh, But you still play teams?
You can.
Oh, that's what I was.
Or it's one on winner take all 4-on-4.
Oh, I've
or
never heard of this game.
1v1v1v1. It's a great game.
I'm in.
I want to talk about Vegas real quick. We're gonna wait for Holly.
Okay.
Just
Hold
congratulations to me. We went last week and we ended up winning enough, not money wise, but to keep us going. But Jamie's tier is up to where my tier is at, and so we get to continue for 2025 with the perks that we have. Congratulations, Jay. No, okay, all right.
Is that? Well,
What kind of perks?
Oh, no, but was that a possibility that you wouldn't? The fact
Yeah.
that you go every month?
Yeah. It was. I mean, we poured a lot of money. I think I've said it before. I'll say it now. This doesn't make us rich. What I'm going to say makes it sound. It makes it sound so rich, and we're not. This is not the case. Okay. Remember in the past, I think I said it offline to Seth because I didn't want people to hear about it a few years back when Seth recorded with us. And I was talking about the tier points, and we probably were talking about your buddy that was able to take you to the Prestige. And we're kind of talking about the Venetian and all that. And so how they get the tier points is based upon how much you gamble, and it's slot in, but it's also slot out. So if you put $100 in, and you gamble that $100, that would be you gaining, 100 points or whatever. Following me so far?
Yeah, you said this online.
Yes. Okay. So, but the more you win, the longer you play because you're still on that same 100. Let's say you win 40 cents back on a dollar bet in one spin. Well, now you've extended that $100 by 40 cents. So now it's 140 cents. And let's say you win a bonus during that $100 of spins. Maybe it's $30. So now it's $130.40. So if you're tracking that logic, okay. So I slotted in at like 135,000. I last year bet $135,000 over 6 trips. That doesn't mean that I actually put in 135,000. I probably put in
130.
a few thousand.
I question this.
130,000.
And I cashed.
It's more like 9 or 10 trips.
I cashed. The only thing I question about your math
and this isn't
is
even
how many trips you actually.
This isn't even counting the Muckleshoot trips on the separate times.
No, this is Venetian
different
over.
tier points,
dude. I don't want.
Venetian.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off.
Go for
Venetian.
it. Yeah.
I'm a Hyatt member, and I just got a thing the other day that said Venetian is now Hyatt.
Yeah. So they, and in fact,
Craig, you have the same
We
points.
should go together now.
Do you have the
'cause
same-
I'm a Hyatt member.
I'm in.
Do you have the
High
same
five?
perks?
Woo!
I think he might have the same perks.
He
as
doesn't
you
have
now.
the same perks.
I think he might.
I could get him there though.
It sounds like he has them.
With the rejuvenated rejuvenation.
His beard's rejuvenated.
But anyway, we slotted out at 120. So I slotted out at 123,000. So right there, I lost 10 grand. So you can kind of like over those 10 trips. But anyway, so we're just gonna do it, Holly, and you can delete your already deleted Patreon. But
I don't know if I feel comfortable with this because I won't get invited to anything else then.
so she said, she just said, hey, what do you think about UFOs?
They're here.
So and I said, well, UAPs right now because there's a lot of UAPs
He's
going.
one of those guys. Technical.
Well, I mean, because there's a lot of drone action right now, and so what I wanted to ask you guys are your theories of what's going on. What do you think? I don't think it's just on Holly's.
It's fact.
Yeah, I know it's not on Holly's mind. It's on everyone's mind. Everyone's talking about it. In fact, Trump even said, "Hey." One of the first days, I can't do it. One of the,
You doing Adam Sandler?
First day of president, I'm going to tell you all about the aliens. Zippity-doo.
Corey showed up knowing how to use a mic, and like usually he's not this close into the mic, and
Because he's bringing it.
yeah, you're bringing it.
Craig got me excited with his excitement. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Two claps and a Ric Flair.
Sorry for blaring out everyone's eardrums. Okay, but he said that he is going to what's the decommission the drone he's going to come out and say what it is and what it's been. So, but it sounds like they've just been like SUV size over New Jersey and going into the water, coming out of the water, spraying stuff.
They're actually guarding the East Coast from an aerial attack.
Just New Jersey, though?
It's not just New Jersey. They just don't see it. They're a little higher up down the eastern seaboard.
You just said it. Not yell into a mic. So
they've had those drones since 1979.
There's subs out there too, flying under the
radar.
Yeah.
So here's my thought.
Let's hear it.
No, see, I want true. This is why Holly didn't want to do it because then we're gonna make fun of her. That's exactly what's gonna. No,
I'm not making fun of her.
Okay.
I 100% to the point.
Now Holly Graff asked this.
Yes.
Just to be clear.
So what I'm saying.
Well, you said the name.
But what I 100%
Eat a claw watch the Holly Graff.
UFOs are real.
I think it's kind of dismissive.
Are you saying UAPs are real, where it's like unmanned drones?
No, aliens are here.
Doesn't mean aliens.
Aliens are here.
I think it could be both. 100%.
The mothership sends out some of those drones to test the waters, and then they're coming.
I think the word alien is just something that we refer to because we don't think it's a human species.
Extraterrestrial.
Yes. Yeah. What would anybody be surprised if there was somebody living on another planet that was actually really closely related to humans and it's not actually an alien?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would anybody be surprised though?
I don't know.
I think the simulation is just ending.
See, it depends on your viewpoint of life. Like if you are let's just say that you're having it's just us. It's just us.
Okay.
So could there be life elsewhere? No, because it's just us. That's your viewpoint. It's just us, right?
But if it's just us, you're still part of the same universe. We're not like we're saying that there's another dimension or another universe.
But there is. So.
Well, but I mean that's a different topic.
Yeah.
If there was something that was human like living on, let's say, Mars, that's still part of us.
Right. Okay.
All right. They're not coming from Mars.
Well, I just use that as an
Coming from
example.
farther away than that.
So what I think about these, what are you two in timeout?
I was doing the YMCA.
Oh, so what I think about the drones and the UAPs and the possible UFOs is that imagine that you're a tribe out in the middle of nowhere on the world, and you see an airplane go by. Now we know airplanes. We're not worried about airplanes. We know what an airplane is. They don't. Zero clue. Big bird. They have zero clue what it is, right? Well, I think kind of like with us is right now we don't know what it is, but this is going to be common. I think this is going to become more common, and
Are you saying there's going to be a police state?
So I think that you've got surveillance factors. I think you've got this is
Private companies.
you got also terrorism in a sense. Other countries possibly be a bio weaponry. Because right now you have farmers that they spray crops with drones now. They don't use the planes that I'm sure they do, but there's other farmers that just use drones to spray crops. So if you can spray stuff, you could possibly spray stuff into the air. You've got bioweapon capabilities and have just a portion of the country get a little sick with something, and then that spreads based.
That's been possible for a long time.
But it's more possible now.
It's possible.
More.
Your knowledge is more now. I don't think it's more possible than it was 30 years ago.
I think there was drones built that looked like spaceships like 30 or 40 years ago. You just never knew about it.
Right,
and they've been perfecting it since then.
Right.
But those are the
in
sizes
a smaller
of drones.
scale.
Yeah.
Right. The other thing is that I think there's a lot of people that don't want aliens, and so they don't want to say, no, there's no aliens. Like I'm a guy.
Don't be rude to them is the thing.
But the thing, those people, it would completely uproot everything that they think if
Their identity of belief.
Okay, so here is my theory on that. So in the book of Revelation, it says that there's going to be, during the end times, a great, like a delusion. Like it's called the great. I can't even think of it right now. The Great Deception. The Great Deception is where it says that even the believers would be, if God didn't seal them from their fate, so to speak, that they would easily believe in this. Now, I've thought since years ago, before all this, I thought, what would be crazy is if, and so you would think, if you're looking at it from the Bible's perspective, that there's one God, and I'm going from the Bible's perspective, one God, and there is a creator, and this is a creation, and we're the only ones around, although depending on timelines and whatever. But and so those demons that can change into anything. The Bible says that they could even make themselves an angel of light. The devil can even make it look like he's he's there to deceive. Okay. If you've got all these different freaking aliens that show up and say, hey, I'm Jesus. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm Muhammad, or hey, I'm Buddha, or I'm this, I originated that. We were just looking for, and people at that point, the agnostics and the, maybe, and the atheists would go, oh, okay, wait a second. Now we know why you guys believe that. And now we know where it came from. And if it came from that, now we're okay. We get it. We completely get it now. And you guys weren't dumb. You guys weren't stupid. Those things really happened, but now we know why. Now we know what it really is. So if you continue to believe that, you guys are kind of dumb. You guys are kind of stupid. And so then the Bible goes on to say that there's going to be persecution to those that remain in the thinking that that's a deception. Because then people are, well, think of how mad people got during COVID when they were like, you need to get a vaccine. No, you don't need to get a vaccine. No, that's it. And they just got mad at each other. Now imagine if we know the truth, so to speak, that aliens are what our belief systems came from. And there's still a group of people that are rejecting that, going, nope, that's a lie. We agree with you. We see that you actually believe these things because these things actually happened, but now we know why. Why are you still believing that? You guys are holding us back. You guys are holding us down. You guys are believing in archaic ideas and that's based out of an old book, 2,000 years old. And then how frustrating that would be for people to that you would kill them. You would be like, get out of here. We're going to jail you. We're going to get rid of you. That's my theory. I'm not saying that's the gospel truth. I'm not saying that's what it is. That's just my theory that it would not surprise me at any moment aliens would come, say they're happy to be on a podcast, and then say, by the way, I'm Buddha, I'm Jesus.
Why would so wait, in this scenario the aliens are good ish, like they're saying they're good.
They're saying they're good.
But why would they have to say they're anything other than we created this?
Right, that's what they'd be doing.
They wouldn't have to say we're Jesus. They're just saying we created everything and we're an ancient civilization and we've been here before.
Right.
Like the Transformers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they would explain it to you. And if they're
and we brought the technologies in the past that have accelerated, and we've also brought the belief systems.
And we've seen it die out,
right,
and we've restarted it type of thing.
Right.
If they wanted it to be in a good way, they wouldn't allow that to happen.
Well, they would be the enemy in this.
So they're bad in this scenario.
I said demons. So this would be the deception. This would be where the demons cloak themselves.
So what if they did create civilization?
Then that's a risk. That's the whole
You're saying they didn't. They're just saying they did.
Yes. And that's where because if you're looking at it from the Bible perspective, they didn't.
Couldn't you take that in any direction with any religion?
Correct.
And say, I created this.
Yes.
And it might not be true.
No,
there is somebody that did that.
So
we have that as an example. I don't want to lose listeners because of it, but if you think about it, Somebody stood on a hill, said their name, and has a book. So, I mean, there's examples of that.
So my point is, it doesn't matter who's saying it. There could be the same example of it. It's a belief system that somebody at some point had to make up to be believed, and you're choosing that belief and faith in it.
Although I do believe, like, here's the thing. I believe Joseph Smith was visited. I believe that Muhammad was visited. I believe these things for deception, for deceptional purposes.
So you believe they were purposely decepted to create separation of religion and cause problems on Earth.
Yeah, that's all.
So what if the aliens are behind all of that just to put us in a petri dish to see human relations, and we're failing terribly at human relations because we're at war with each other all the time?
That's a theory, but I wouldn't say that's a biblical theory. I'm going from the Bible perspective. You're now throwing out a bunch of different theories.
Well, in that theory, everything biblical came from that.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, if you're looking at it from the biblical theory, a Bible-believing theory, then
where are the aliens in that?
There are none.
Well, then there shouldn't be aliens then.
Well, you could have demons be whatever they want to be.
We're stretching it now.
That's not stretching it. That is what you would, if you were looking for deception, if you were the devil and you're looking to deceive and you're trying to unite everyone.
If I was going to deceive you as the devil, I would be doing it in human form.
You're doing it right now.
So I think
so is Craig.
It's being done. It's being done many times over.
Right.
In human form.
Right. But how
it happens.
But think of the leadership. You've got, like you said, yes, a human being can only do so much. But if you got a higher looking power, like outside of this universe, that appears to be outside of this universe, everyone's going to listen to that. You are not going to have.
I don't think they are
a human form.
I think the biggest problem is with all the movies and everything everybody's seen. Aliens show up and everybody wants to like fight them and go to war with them, like Will Smith, and then we just get destroyed because their technology would be far superior to ours. Instead of going, why are you here? What do you want? What's going on? And having it's seen if you can even communicate with them. But the initial reaction would be fight.
But if they say we come in peace and they don't. And
Mars Attacks, they said that.
That's true. Mars Attacks. Yeah, that's a great point. But the Hollywood agenda is to get us to hate these aliens. No, I'm kidding.
Tom Hanks.
But anyway, I'm just saying that is where, I don't know. I feel like we've been seeing it more often, especially since the nuclear warheads were adapted and created
by
humans. But you've also got technological advances that have happened throughout, and that's the same thing by humans. Although Ancient Aliens says, hey, that's because people have been visited by and said this is this and this. This is how you can.
What I'm hearing is everything comes back
to aliens,
to Autobots or Decepticons.
That's true. You're right.
And humans suck.
Humans suck. Yeah.
But the biggest problem with civilization is human beings.
But anyway, Holly Graff asked that question. 1912 Pioneer Avenue. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Whoever lives at 1912.
What do you mean? That was a great question. And a great discussion.
That was very thoughtful.
Right. But I
enjoyed being here with you and Craig during that discussion.
I didn't let you guys.
How about you, Craig?
What about you?
I would actually like to have more discussions like that. It is very eye-opening, and it makes me think.
Is this getting released April 1st?
Hey, enjoy it when you can with this one, huh?
Yeah. What's going on? What is it? I mean, like, what? Yeah, what is this?
This is a podcast.
Yeah, I know that. What are you doing?
Sounds like something an alien would say.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of aliens, Homer Robertson messaged and said, nice garage night for 2025. Sweet. He really enjoyed the last one we released. He then sent me a video of, I don't know if you guys saw, like the PGA, some PGA players playing on a bigger
New league.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know what it is, it's like being in a football stadium, so to speak, with screens that are simulators, and then eventually they putt and chip on an actual green, like a turf green. And this guy bladed it, his bunker shot, and Tiger crying, laughing, seeing a guy hit the stick and have it going, hit the flagpole, I should say, going and flying off like 30 feet. And then he asked me, "Have you ever hit the flagpole?" I have hit the flagpole a few times, which got me thinking
About Flagpole Sitta, the song.
Yes,
That's right.
My first birdie.
yes, this is where I was going with this. Go.
My first birdie was on hole 8 in Enumclaw. I was on right side of the green in those trees over there,
Yes,
and took out like a little 4-iron just to try to get it through the trees, and it hit the pin so hard and went directly into the hole for my first birdie ever. And
how old were you for this? Sorry.
Oh, this is probably
37.
maybe 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
That's about when I started golfing.
Was this before you? This is before you announced that you were a golfer now.
Yes, way before that.
Okay.
This would have been, and it was funny because I was with my dad and 2 other people that I don't know, and the only thing anybody said was that might have ended up on 1 if it didn't hit the flagpole.
That's good. That is good. All through all those trees. This is when it was reversed back.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so you had to think so hard it just didn't know what to do but just drop. That's great. That's a great birdie story. Corey,
get
you don't
birdies.
golf as much, but do you remember your best shot?
No.
Come on. There's like one drive that sticks out
If I hit it straight, that's
But you don't remember
shot.
like the one shot that you're like, dude, it was dumb luck. It just happened to
probably
You hit that bird that one time.
with my fist.
be at Sun Lakes.
Over at Sun Lakes, I did get on the green in that par 3 and 1 right next to the hole. That was probably one of my better shots ever.
Better shots ever?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that. What hole was it? Is it the elevated one?
It was on the back.
Is it elevated?
7.
Where you're hitting down?
You're hitting to the left is the camping area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are
yeah,
hitting,
yeah.
You're hitting. It's pretty flat.
It's kind of
Okay,
it's kinda flat,
I was thinking of the hole. Okay. Yes.
and I hit it like right next to the hole.
Nice. Oh.
I think I got close. I got money or whatever on that one because we played.
Close.
It's called
KP.
KP.
I got a KP. I'm not a golfer. So
It's
I
the
don't know
original
logo.
Kyle Pierce.
Yeah, not part due.
So you're saying that you're in running to being the next Kyle Pierce.
I'm a KP now.
No, you're KP now. Nice. My best shot been many, but I think
Oh, so many.
been many shots.
been many.
I'm good.
No, I think there was this one round I had last year, and I was with a buddy, Burrito, and then also Brandon Burt. And the funny thing is about that story is because we had Mike on the mic on with our friend group and Kyle on. We had nicknames for everyone because not everyone wants to be known about this podcast, I guess. But yeah.
Craig's not
I don't know
feeling that
why.
way anymore.
Yeah. And then
If I was somebody, I'd want to.
Craig
know
says,
everybody.
"Shout it out." I'm Craig Bentley, and I am full buddy.
and so Kyle, not Kyle, friends were listening, and like, and then Brandon, my buddy, we call him Bert. And Brandon, one night we were all at talking or whatever around at a bar or campfire or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I listen to the podcast. Notice that everyone has an alias nickname, and then for me, you always go Brandon Burt. So yeah. But anyway, I went with golf, and I parred the first hole. I birdied the next hole. I parred the next. I was easily heading into the last 3 holes. I was probably easily gonna shoot like an 88 and 87. Best round of my life. And I ended up just like blowing it horribly, and I finished with the 97. I was 2 over on the front 9. Like it was in my best golf ever. I don't think I can never do that again. That just sucks.
You can. I believe in you.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Dude, no, I remember
think-
my best shot.
What?
My best pickleball shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just
Are you
happened.
playing now?
I've 2 times I've
Pickleball
been
guy.
now.
Pickleball guy.
Pickleball guy now.
I've been 2 times now. I learned how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like playing ping pong, baby.
Speaking of Brandon Burt, he tore his Achilles a few years back playing pickleball.
Ouch! Don't bring that up. That's painful.
Yeah. But anyway, keep going.
I'm a pickleballer now.
So tell me your best shot. Did you hit it in the kitchen, outside of the kitchen? Where
You can't be in the kitchen. What are you going to the kitchen for?
But did you hit it in the kitchen?
No, I don't hit it in the kitchen. I hit outside the kitchen. I hit a reverse going backwards.
You flipped it?
Like
He tripped, but still got it.
Snapped your
the
Achilles?
first time I ever did, I went to play. I was very out of shape. Not that I'm not now, but I fell into the net on one of them because I was trying too hard. I gotta be able to turn it off a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna start playing some pickleball. Maybe we should get a full buddy pickleball team.
Ooh, I'll ref it. Ever since I saw Brandon Burt die on the court,
It's like tennis. You're fine. We'll call it full pickle.
full pickler.
Full pickleball.
You hear it's Drew Brees is bringing the Pickler League to Seattle. Yeah. Is that what you're trying out?
No, I'm a pure Enumclaw player.
Pure?
Pure.
Pure outside player, also not indoors.
Yeah, indoors seems weird.
Well, I'm open air.
I like the taste of the outdoors.
Things get rained out. They get rained out.
I haven't bought a paddle.
We're going to call this person and see if she picks up. I don't think she will, but let's just see.
Ask if she plays pickleball.
Pick up the phone. I want to release this episode without having to edit it.
Hello. This episode's going to have to go into the vault.
It might actually get released April 1st.
I will not enjoy that.
Craig's back out.
I want to listen tomorrow.
Craig's back out.
She's probably nursing.
For a job.
Dude, she's...
I was like, wow, she had a kid. I didn't know that.
Call me, please. I want to release this with your name. Once,
Because it's already done.
yeah, without editing your name.
That story we told earlier was Holly.
Yeah, so this is how it went.
Which means he's going to have to edit like every part of the
Gosh,
episode
it's
because
so
he just
bad.
said Holly again.
Well, here's the thing. This is what she said. Bro, I have some stuff to ask you, but you have to keep it off the podcast.
That's the
Dude,
exact
that
opposite.
totally seems like that's something that she would say just so we would put it on the podcast.
Wait a minute. Does she text you about UFOs normally?
No, this is crazy. Maybe she's using a loophole because she said she wasn't going to ask us anything until we watched the Menendez brothers stuff.
But Craig did.
Yeah, we already talked about this. We lived it.
And this is her saying,
What?
The trial.
Oh, okay.
this is her
I
saying,
was like, are those not our real parents?
don't say anything, wink, because I can't technically ask you this, wink. But
I think you're thinking that way too far.
Totally think that's the case.
I did realize I didn't ask the question that she had asked, actually, too. So,
Let's get to that question then.
no, I'm going to stay that one. I'm going to keep that one off.
What was
because-
Jared's question? You said Jared sent something.
have you guys played Cascadia? And
That was it?
That was it. He hadn't said anything since then. Anything from Mariano Rivera?
No, not lately.
Okay, it's just that he loves us and he wants to be with us, and
He loves your stories when you go on for a while.
No,
He does. He just enjoys it.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he said you're like Seinfeld, remember?
Yeah. That whole, by the way, I've always been reserved to sharing what I just shared because it does make me sound crazy. I get it, but that's what conspiracy theories make people do. They make them sound crazy. That's why they're conspiracy theories. Make you feel, you say it, you sound crazy, but there's a point where you're like, I kind of got to make sense of this a little bit.
Like Dogma.
That's
What you're thinking.
That's with Chris Rock, right?
It's with Affleck and all. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one.
You never seen Dogma?
But no, it's got Matt Damon. It's got
Matt Damon.
Did you get my post on that? I posted a picture of the Matt Damon picture, And I said, Sam Darnold. All right, hold on. She's calling. Hello. Hey, so...
Hey, wait, hold on. I can't hear you really. Hold on. Just 1 second.
We can
hear you.
I can barely hear you.
You're being recorded on a live podcast.
Being recorded?
You're being recorded on a live podcast
For
right
educational
now for Garage
purposes.
Night.
Oh, okay. Sorry. When you called me, I was
Nursing.
I was actually taking my dog to get his anal glands expressed.
So, kind of like nursing.
Yeah.
So
Just getting a little stick and poke.
So you're on Garage Night, and halfway through of me asking a question, I realized, wait, Holly didn't want me to say her name when I asked this question. Keep it off the podcast.
Oh.
Do we believe in UFOs? And so we talked about the UFO stuff, and I mentioned your name. Are you okay with? And we went into it, and you can listen to it tomorrow. I just don't want to edit your name out. And I may have said it like 40 times just to kind of double down on who asked this question.
And your address.
You don't care at all.
What about the other question? What was the other question?
The other question, you said keep that one off the podcast, but it wasn't UFOs. It was kind of related to that. But I'm not telling the story of what this came about. I'm just asking the question. Okay? So I'm not I'm just going, do we believe what's our theories on what's in the skies right now? That's it.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, but isn't that the same question?
Well, you said aliens and not UFOs. So
Oh. Well, they're kind of like go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do.
See?
They do, 100%.
okay.
I agree.
That's Corey. And by the way, Craig has a fantastic attitude right now. Craig,
If you have any questions for Craig, I would ask him right now.
yeah, seriously. He might give you his social security number.
Yeah, it's a good day for Craig.
I'd rather have his credit card number, to be honest with you.
That's fine. There's a limit.
And it's there. Sorry. Craig wants to know why he's not invited to Monopoly.
We're
I
talking
didn't even know it was a thing.
Monopoly deal.
Well, we haven't picked a date yet, but I'm assuming like a Friday or a Saturday night's going to be best for Antoine. So.
And can we call him Antoine or do we call him Tony? What do we call him?
You can call him either or. He responds to that.
And how are his anal glands?
It's been a while since I checked.
Whoa,
They might have to be expressed real quick.
They need expressed every now and then.
You put a ring on it, and then she's no longer checking out your ring anymore. If you know what I mean.
I don't want to get it dirty.
Oh God.
China's here.
Oh yeah, sorry. We got the newest drop. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. You're going to be listening to your voice, and you're going to be listening to your question, and also at a point when I didn't ask for, your permission or anything, and so I'm sorry.
Okay.
And just cancel your Patreon if you want. I just.
I already did.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
Now
You're
I'm on the
free.
train.
You're free.
Yeah, I'm a
No one,
freeloader.
hey, listen. That means you listen to the podcast. No one else. I still got all these people that I know that are not listening to the podcast because except for Jackson.
He loves
He
it.
will always be
Yeah.
for as long as this thing goes on. We will bankrupt him.
I've been listening to it for like 5 years now.
No, I know you were great. You've been amazing. You've put the roof over my head. Like at this point, yes. No, you were good. I'm not guilting you. You're great.
At least
I
paid
love
for
you.
3 trips now.
I'll let you buy me a beer at Phil's.
Sounds
We go
good.
for Monopoly.
And plug yourself.
Plug myself?
Well, not like with the anal gland thing, but the what do you got something going on with help me out with the name.
The new horse drink.
No.
Scout and Cellar?
Yeah, Scout and Cellar. Yes.
Well, yeah, we're going to Chelan this weekend to do what we call market research. So
Nice.
we're doing a bunch of wine tasting and all that, and yeah.
That's fun. It's beautiful over there this time of year too when it comes to like snow and stuff like that. I love going over there. But
Well, and now I have a new car that's not gonna,
oh, I see. That's where the Patreon
will
money's
get me
going.
across the path safely.
How's the horse
so.
plow doing?
How's the horse and plow?
I've never had the horse and plow.
Have you
Ask Jamie.
have you had the stand and stuff yet?
I have not.
That involves
Highly-
anal glands.
Sold out.
Highly recommended.
Flying off the shelves like Pickle me Elmo.
Oh, this has been a treat. All right, drive safe, and then let us know if like a code or like Holly or like www dot like where can we, if people want to just order one bottle of wine, like where can they go?
Just contact me on Facebook and I can hook you up.
Holly Graff, HOLLY space GRAFF.
Yep, double F.
How come she's never been a guest on here yet?
She's been a guest on but never on Garage Night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how come?
All right, we'll bring her on.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you for making us the Joe Rogan of Edom Claw, Washington, talking conspiracy.
You got to do an outro.
Oh, we did an outro for her?
Yeah, you can't have somebody on not do an outro.
Oh, give me a shout out or a shit out.
Shit out to the elk that almost destroyed my life a couple weeks ago. That's my shit out.
There you go.
Oh, that's why you got the new car.
Yeah,
What are you rocking right now?
an Acura MDX.
Hell yeah, it's got a spoiler.
No.
How about some neon lights on the bottom? Got some neon lights on the bottom?
No, but the headlights are pretty fucking bright, I'll tell you that much.
Heck yeah, I love that.
I vote for a
Yeah.
spoiler.
All right, be safe, be good, and
right.
be willing to continue to give us the controversial conversations that we have here at Full Body Cast Garage Night with Craig Bentley and Corey Bentley.
All right, you guys have fun.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Holly Graff, everybody.
All right, Holly Graff.
Oh,
Now we get some. Now we
yeah.
trying to figure out what Corey's doing over there. He's not clapping, I don't think. But
You don't know how to clap that way. I clap with my feet.
you know what? I just had a big relief.
That you don't have to edit.
I don't have to edit.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Thank you, Holly. You made my life even more easy. And yes, shout out to her. She's been a Patreon since day one. She's spent thousands of dollars on me that I've slot in to the Venetian property and not slotted out
What
as
you
much.
haven't caught is Craig's secretly been swearing this entire episode, so you have to go edit it anyway.
Oh, he's been secretly
Yeah.
just saying every word.
It's-
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
That's
don't
why.
think
That's
I'm
why
not
he's so.
swearing
That's
anymore.
why he's so happy.
are you not swearing anymore?
Are you a clean comic now?
Who are? Yeah. So are you not swearing anymore?
He doesn't
Have
drink
I sweared
either.
at all on this show?
I feel like you rarely will swear.
He doesn't
don't swear a
drink
lot.
either. He's clean.
Yeah. Sober. Live with the sober.
Are you
life.
doing? Is he doing dry January?
No.
He's doing
Is
dry
Carrie-
every day.
Is Carrie doing dry January?
No.
I am.
We know that.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're
Hey, I
allergic
could-
to beer.
I could tell you this
Not
right
all
now.
beers.
I can tell you this right now. I am 100% confident. Well, 99% confident that the last beer I had is the same time Corey had his last beer.
When I was in Colorado.
Was that no? The day before Thanksgiving.
Where did I go?
You came down to Del Camino.
Oh, that's right. I did.
but you also
But
had.
I had beer. I had beer in Colorado.
Oh, well then you've had beer since I have.
Ooh.
I was wrong.
I had-
that
I-
1%. I was wrong.
I had Coors in Colorado at Coors.
That's right. I do remember this. You haven't had a sip of alcohol since then.
Nope.
Why is that?
Absolutely no reason. I'll probably drink this tomorrow. I don't know. There's really no reason behind it.
So if we went out there right now, like, are you at a point where you've gone 2 months and you're just like, hey, I could probably go another 2 months?
If I wasn't
He can't.
going out and doing something, I guarantee I could.
Have you noticed a body transformation
No.
on you a little bit?
That's the weird thing.
Just a little
Like-
bit.
Like no, most people are like, "Oh, I stopped drinking, and I lost 20 pounds." No,
No.
hasn't happened.
Because you just eat nothing but sausage.
What were we supposed to get him to do last time?
Push-ups?
Oh, you're supposed to go to the doctor. That's what it was. How's that going? Did we go?
I'm going to the eye doctor on February 10th.
eye doctor?
Yes. February 10th, eye doctor, baby. But you know what? I am
That's
working
baby
out.
steps, though.
I am working out. Here are my stats.
Did you get the U or whatever it was from your drinks? What letter was that? Where you got to get
Oh, it was a
Blanton's? What's the?
it was a question mark or an exclamation point or something.
Oh, yeah. Did you get that yet?
No, I haven't got that. And
No
then-
listener sent that into you.
That seems weird.
No, I wish they did. So here's me on the elliptical today.
The bench press.
Okay. So yesterday I'm like, you know what? I need to go get in. I'm back from Vegas. I need to get back into so I go into the gym that we have at our work, and they've shut down the and you know this as a surveyor, that these roads will get paved, and they have to shut down the roads for them to get paved. Right?
That seems weird.
Am I on the right track so
You're
far?
on the right track.
Okay.
Yes.
So
The surveyor doesn't do it.
it's in front
tell
of the
them where to
fire station. It's in front of the fire station, and I'm in this elliptical, doing my thing. 10 incline,
Hold on
10
one sec.
resistance.
Hold on one sec. For those that haven't seen the video, this is what it sounds like.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Why is there a hyena there?
Anyway,
Sorry, I just wanted to share.
thank you. They're very good. So I was wheezing just like that, but so I get on the elliptical, and right in front of me is parked. I'm facing the window. I'm facing the people paving the road, and all the fire trucks are pulled out and along the sides of the road in case of emergency because they can't drive on that pavement. Anyways,
So you're facing east.
facing east, and there is a truck in front of me that has a trailer that's a part of the road crew, and the guy is heating up tar with like a torch, and then unbeknownst to me,
That's tax seal, just so you know.
Taxiel?
Yeah.
Thank you. He leaves. He goes elsewhere. But he never shut off what he was heating up. Next thing I know,
Is it a little cylinder?
it's a box. It's like a big box that looks like it's full of
I
something.
don't think he worked there.
He comes running back about 5 minutes later in a panic, and I look, and I didn't notice this. I'm still in my do the elliptical.
I didn't see the rest of the video. I don't know how it ended after the first couple minutes.
You didn't see this video.
Yeah, I did.
How did you see this video?
It was everywhere. I even saw it. I don't have social media.
Shut up, idiots. Anyways, so I look, and
That's rude.
and this thing is caught on fire. This thing is caught on fire in front of me. Yes. Hi. Love you. That's my daughter. So it's caught on fire in front of me.
I mean, that's a perfect place to catch on fire, though.
And
Well, that's the whole his wood trailer.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. and so anyway, I'm like, I didn't realize this guy's running out, and I look, and this thing's caught on fire, and I'm like, so I take a picture of it, and I have to slow down, the elliptical, so I take a picture of it.
I really want to work out, but I can't. There's something going on.
And so then I send it to the group, to the guys, and I'm like, dude, check this out. This thing is caught on fire. And then I took another picture. The guy eventually put it out with a fire extinguisher.
Good thing there's fire department right there.
Yeah.
And
The truck's already pulled out to go right to it.
yes. We know they were. Yeah, exactly. They're that good. They know.
I think the hose was
when a
pointed at
fire's
it already.
This is what's that Tom Cruise movie where they knew someone was going to do something
Oh, yeah.
butterfly? No, it's like
I know what you're talking about, though. They had the people that were in the water like connected to hoses. And they predicted the
Talking about
crime.
Vanilla
the crime.
Sky?
Yes,
Vanilla Sky?
Vanilla Sky. Thank you.
No, Vanilla Sky was like one where they went with like Nicole Kidman was in that one. He was like a cop. They put him in water. And
Yeah, it's like Redondo. It's like one word. It's like
Yeah.
it's.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so
It's not Replicant.
it's something like that.
That's a Van Damme movie.
It's not that. Not Predator either.
No.
Even though they're in the water
Yeah.
at times.
It's not Commando either.
Not Commando.
He's in the water, though.
It's something like Premonition, but it's not Premonition.
Yeah.
It's not Rambo. He comes out of the water
was gonna say
shooting
that one.
people.
He walks down to a mailbox really slowly in one of the movies.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah.
At the end of it.
Anyways, so I sent a picture of that, of them putting it out, and I go, by the way, this kept me on the elliptical for a longer time, and they roasted me. I sent a picture of what I had accomplished. 16 minutes on the elliptical. By the way, 10 incline, 10 resistance.
That's 20.
Yep. But that's sorry. The incline, they have levels of like the incline.
Oh, the number.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: the group you're sending it to, I'm assuming is what 6 to 8 other guys, ish.
6 to 8 other. Yes.
And you're sending them something that's showing that you were on elliptical for 16 minutes and you were proud of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yes. And so
I feel like you got to at least be at 22 before they're like, hey, you know what? Good effort.
It was, dude, I used to go on ellipticals for 5 minutes, gassed out, and just be like, I'm not doing this.
You know what? I'm proud of you, and you do it at your pace.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually think you bring a lot to the show now.
1.4 miles.
What did he bring before?
1.4 miles, 178 calories. Duration was 16 minutes, 51 seconds. Average stride, 123. Average heart rate, 126.
Can I ask you a question?
So, yes.
If you would have known Craig would say that about you, would have you got on an elliptical sooner?
Yes. Average heart rate was 126. They roasted me for it. They're like, that's terrible. Well, I had to stop halfway through this thing a few times, taking pictures of this thing blowing up in front of me. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you weren't even on it the whole 16 minutes?
No, I was on it. I was slowly walking it, right? So they roasted me. So I said, fine, today I'm doing it 16 minutes, 50 seconds, around the same time. 1.6 miles, 212 calories, 141 strides a minute, and my heart rate 197.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing the whole thing where I'm getting myself ready to go to the doctor. I'm
you
getting.
Know what? Nobody should be roasting you. You're taking steps.
That guy almost roasted me. The freaking almost blew up our
16
building.
minutes worth of steps.
Yeah.
What's in that box, by the way?
Well, in that one, the way you explained it,
Yeah,
I
sorry.
may have been wrong. I thought it was a guy at the end that was
Just
like
holding the thing. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So looking at that, I might have been wrong. I don't know what was in that, but typically the way you were explaining it, they
Yes.
put that tack seal down.
Yeah.
They put it along stuff for the asphalt to adhere to.
That was the guy cooking lunch for the crew. He had a giant mistake.
That guy could have had a microwave right there. I don't know.
Anyway, so I'm back. So yes, I will be going to the doctor. I'm committing to that. Give me like 2 months to just kind of get my body levels in check. So then they can say, hey, good job. And then I can just go back to what I was doing. Don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes.
I'm calculating months in my head of when
Months?
I'm going to come back with you and be like, did you go to the doctor?
Okay.
So sometime like April 1st.
April 1st, April
I'm
Fool's
gonna
Day.
ask-
I'll say,
I'm going to ask, have you went to the doctor on April
And he
1st?
won't answer you truthfully that day.
no, I will. You don't know.
You better.
I will. I value
Or I won't believe anything you say the rest of the year.
I value our friendship.
I don't know if you do.
I actually enjoy running into you when I'm door dashing.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it. It hurts.
You're so stupid.
How can you say you appreciate somebody and then just call him stupid 2 seconds later?
I just want everyone to know
Craig
that
doesn't call me stupid.
I don't think anybody's stupid.
I'm a big fan of Corey. I'm a big fan of Craig right now. They're good dudes.
I'm a big fan of just everything that's going on here.
He's a big fan of
is
yours,
going
and
on?
he wants
Okay.
to. He really wants you to make that breakfast next year.
I'm gonna end this podcast. Okay, we're at.
I don't want to end it. I want to keep going.
Don't make that voice ever again, please. I don't need that in my ears.
Ooh, I don't want to end it. I'm gonna keep it going.
Ooh, keep it going, Travis. Ooh. Craigie likey.
All right. Well, everyone, thanks so much for listening. We're gonna do our shout outs right now. Yes. When we do the bye bye, you can say bye bye. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so shout outs means you say what up and what you enjoy. I want to shout out everyone that does a great job tipping when they tip. And if you don't tip, you're a piece of crap. But if you do tip, you're awesome. And if you tip very well, you're amazing, especially when you're ordering DoorDash. Craig.
I'd like to just give a shout out to Trav for starting this podcast. Without this podcast,
What about my parents? What about my parents for,
No, you started it though.
Thank you.
You put your hard work in.
You're the reason Craig's here.
And yeah, you are the reason that we're able to come here, enjoy ourselves, and just make a product for people to enjoy. And I'm very happy and very thrilled to be here. So I appreciate it.
Is it the house? Is it the difference between being in like a room with and here where it's open, it's like kind of lighter, brighter?
Not at all.
Okay. All right, we got a shout out from
I got
Corey,
a guest shout out here
from
Ready?
my daughter Jacqueline.
Who's your shout out?
Get a little close, but not super loud. Just
I want to say that Thank you, Dad, or I would say Travis.
You would say that? You would say thank you, Travis, or I should say Dad. Okay, so you call me Travis. Okay, we're back. Okay.
Thank you for making this and
What's this? What are we thinking?
what you, about
The podcast?
Are you making this a YouTube video?
No, there's 0 cameras. You can hear it though. You can hear it.
But last time, on YouTube there was a full big cast.
Yeah. It's just You know what? It will be a YouTube video with 0 video footage. It's just going to be a picture of Garage Night.
Yeah, but I literally saw the pictures of you guys.
Yeah.
I saw it when you opened your mouse to talk.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So,
I did do some videos like 4 years ago, correct? Like little clips, yes, but not with these guys.
can you please show me how to do a YouTube video?
Is this a shout out or is this a question?
No.
Okay, there's a Dad How Do I page that you can find out how to do a YouTube video. Just not this dad. Or as you would say, Travis, how do I?
What kind of YouTube content are you gonna make?
So, Dad,
Yes. I feel like
thank you for making
Are we saying is this a prayer?
No.
Are we?
Thank you for making this.
Thank you, Jacqueline. That's very sweet of you.
This
and you and
non.
Craig. Okay, whoa,
video-
back up.
This non
Audio only.
YouTube video.
On audio only.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
What kind of YouTube videos are you gonna make? Do you want to make a YouTube video? What are you gonna do?
Roblox, where I'm running around Roblox, and I'm playing with slime.
Roblox and Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes.
How good you are at it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and I also want to shout out Holly Graff once again. Her questions.
Yay!
Thank you, and Holly Graff, thank you for letting us bug you, and love you guys. Thanks for listening. Become a Patreon if you want. Unsubscribe if you'd like, but either way, it will not bother Craig because nothing will take him down from this high.
He's got a new name. Teflon.
You know what would take me down if people stopped listening? If people would stop listening to this show, I would be crushed.
True.
So
So bring some questions
Yeah.
and make
Bring-
Craig happy.
bring questions,
know
bring
what?
people in.
2025. Let's make Craig happy again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week.
Welcome back.
Glad to be here.